Hi everyone, this is Amy from Blessedepoxy by Amy, and I hope you can see this. So this is one of those table molds. I've had it forever, sitting holding stuff. I've even used it when I did pours to when I did that little charcuterie board. I used this to so if the epoxy ran out. Anyway, I'm finally going to attempt doing a table. Do I know what's going to be in it? Do I even know how I'm going to do it? No clue. I just went to go spark. Got there, it's pouring down rain. And I was like, I'm sitting here. I could be home cleaning. I could be working on a project. I could be doing something. So I decided on my way home that I'm going to start this, even though I have no clue what I'm going to do. Hopefully the best ideas come when you have no clue. We will see. But I just wanted to come on and do the introduction of a table. And I do have legs. I've had the legs probably for 2 years. And this mold just about as long. And you know how when it's this amount of epoxy, I don't think I'm gonna fill it all the way up. No, I'm not gonna fill it all the way up, but maybe about half. That's still a lot of epoxy, not to mention what's going in it. And I do not want to mess it up. I know I do have some nice UVDTFs, inspirational things, and I would love for this to be something. Me being a child of God, I would love for this to be a table that reflects that. And you'll probably see that in a lot of my work. And if you don't see it, you will hear it because I am a child of God. But anyway, I'm going to decide what color. I've even thought about doing an ocean theme. I don't know, y'all. I really, really don't know what I'm going to do. But I did want to just jump on here and do this part. And so now I'm going to pause it while I figure out exactly what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. And then I'll be back. Be seconds for y'all. I don't know how long it's going to be for me. So it seems I'm going to do this step by step. So I found these 3 colors that I'm trying to decide. And these are, I got these from Amazon. I mean, not Amazon, Temu. I don't know which way is the right way there. This one is berry. It's a pinkish color, light. So it's that. Or we got haze. It's a bluish color. We got that. Or we got winter. It's another bluish silver color. Got that. So now I'm trying to decide the base because I'm going to work upward. I'm not going to work with it away from me. I want to see what I'm doing. Especially when it comes, if I add flowers or anything like that, when it comes to bubbles. So now I'm trying to decide which one of these 1, 2, 3 colors. I have no clue which one. I love all of them for a base. Let's see. That would be the good thing about knowing what my next step was, because that would kind of confirm the color. But that wouldn't make this interesting, would it? And it probably wouldn't be me. My mind's kind of like that. Okay, so pink will limit. So we're going to take away the pink. And out of these 2 colors, I think this one will limit. But this haze, which is a bluish gray, oh, Lord, I hope I'm right. I don't know. Maybe I do all 3. No, I'm not going to do that. I want a solid color, one solid color. Which way to go, which way to go? Oh, I wish y'all could help me. I'm kind of deciding, since I almost narrowed it down to that, I'm kind of deciding to get, you know what? I'm going to go with the pink. I'm going to go with the pink. So I'll be back once I get some epoxy mixed up. I have no clue how much I need. I just want enough to cover the bottom and make it thick enough that it's not going to cure while I figure out excuse me, what I'm doing next, because if I'm adding flowers, I need to put those on while the epoxy's wet. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I got my epoxy mixed up. The lighting in here isn't great. I don't know why. I had the light on this camera. I don't know why it went off for this phone. Anyway, let's open this. I'm going to do it over here because I don't want no dry resin falling down in there. Resin, dry mica powder still. Try not to get the, hope not, should I say, to use the whole bag, because just in case I need to make more. So I'm going to use quite a bit though. See that heaping helping. And I may, because I want it to be real light, so I may end up adding some white to it. We will see. I don't know. It looks like this might be the color I'm looking for. Got to stir that mica powder up real good. So while I do that, I'm going to pause and I'll be back. Okay, so it was a little bit darker or brighter than of a pink than what I wanted. So I did add a little bit of my favorite, the Here Comes the Bride by Mad Micas. And this is what we're looking like now. It's a very pastel-y pink, which is what I was wanting. I want it. Still might be just a tad bit darker than I want, but I'm gonna go with that. It's not see-through. It's very pretty. Stir it one more time. Make sure all that mica powder, because there's a lot of it in there, it's broke down. Get all that off and hope this is enough. I don't know, y'all. Oops. I just wanted to cover the bottom. Not looking for a lot of thickness. Just coverage. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to make a little bit more. I'll be back. All right. This should do it right here. Hope they look the same. Making sure I'm scraping the bottom and the sides with my stick. All right. Scrape that off. Put it in these areas. It's a little bit lighter, I think. So I don't know how that's going to play out with the curing process. I think I'm going to try and see if I can. Where is that? Right there. Take this and that way if it stays light and dark, it'll look like it's some kind of pattern to it, maybe. If nothing else, it won't be chunks of the different colors. But you see as it's starting to cure away from the sides, from the outward end, as resin does, it looks lighter. So I wish it would stay like that. I might keep trying to swirl it every now and then to keep that look. I think that's beautiful. But it could take away from flowers when you put on it. I don't know. All right. It's not very deep at all. I'm gonna clean this off. Get the last drop off of it. Clean that off. My hands are a mess. But I'm gonna let this cure. I'm gonna swirl this again in a little while. It's not gonna, shouldn't take too long for this to set up. I mean, thin as it is, it'll take forever for it to cure. But you seen it was already starting to pull in. So I'm sure I didn't mention this. This is and no, I'm not affiliated. I just love the product. This is Bond Crafters. And of course, I'm not, well, I say that, but I do have a link. So I guess I am. I do have a link. I think it's 20% off for Bond Crafters. So I am affiliated. But that's because I love the product. I use it, and I inquired, and I did get the link. So if I don't forget, it will be in the comments section. So please be sure to go in there and order you some of this wonderful product. And I really, that's why it's all I've been using lately. I do use Let's Resin sometimes, but for the most part, Bond Crafters is what I use. The price is great, absolutely amazing, but it's not just the price, it's the product itself. It is a good product. And if you've used it, then you yourself know that it is a good product. See, it's already starting to do it again. So I'm gonna swirl like that. See if I can get my little swirly swirls back. And I got to be careful not to do what I just did, get it on the side walls, because I don't want it going up the sides, because when I put the next thing on, it's going to be clear. And you're going to be able to see where I just went up, but that's all right. That's all right. It may happen again with this swirling process. But I'm going to pause the video for now, and I will come back when this is set up enough. I think I'm just going to wait and let it set up. And then whatever I put in, I'll put it in with the next pour. In the meantime, I'm going to be figuring out what that is, what that next phase will look like. My mind's all over the place, y'all, all over the place. I am the person that needs those directions written out, telling me exactly what to do, or else I'll go one way, turn around and go another way. And you end up with something, but it's usually not what I said it was going to be in the beginning. So that being said, it will be a table. We know that. See y'all in a few. Oops, sorry. Okay, sorry, y'all. I didn't realize I pushed the button. Okay, so I've added these pieces that I made a while back. Love, family, home. I was going to put family, love, home, but family's a little bit longer, so it needed to go in the middle. But, and I pressed down so I can't even pick it up. But as you can see, The bottom did still have the pattern that was on it. So I'm going to just leave these where they're at. I hope they're perfect where they're at, because that's where they're staying. Because I tried to pull one up and the bottom piece looked like it was trying to come up with it. So I've already mixed. I'm going to let it mix a little bit longer. Got my epoxy mixed. I'm going to add some more of the roses that's in here. I'm going to add some more throughout it. Just throw some down in. Not looking for them to be no certain way. I'm going to get those little pieces out though. I don't want a whole lot of them. Get these little pieces out. Oh, come on, I'll get a piece of tape and get that. But, yeah. Try and get the prettiest side. These are beautiful. And talking about smell amazing. This thing, look at that. Oh, it smells amazing. This bag when you open it. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Okay. I don't know why I look at the phone and I was like, is it still on? Put a few in between. Oh, that's the only thing I don't like is the pieces coming off like that. Gonna have to try and get them out of there. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe 1 or 2 more over here. And I'm also going to add some of this that I was using to the cross. I'm going to just sprinkle some throughout it. But first, I'm going to grab me a piece of tape. And this epoxy that I'm doing is going to be clear, obviously. Let's see if we can get this stuff up without pulling the... Oh, must have picked up my flower. All right. Oh. Think it's going to be some of that in here no matter what. Okay. Let me see. See if I can get that one piece down there. Ugh. Look at it. Get that piece down. There we go. I'll move them around once I get this poured in. Oh. All right, get up. All right, raise this up. Uh-oh, it looked like it died on me. All right, let's get some of this off. And put that in there. Oops. And we'll let that drip right there. Cut this off. All right. Looks like it's good mixed. Now we got to find a spot to pour it. Right there. Yeah, those flowers are going to float all over the place, so let's see. Okay. I'm gonna let this, sorry y'all haven't been talking. I'm gonna let this start to set up. And then I'll get another cup like this and pour it. It's probably gonna take 2 more cups like this, at least. Okay. Okay, let's put that right there. Oops. Come on, Amy. Fell down again. It was good. Stay down. All right. So I'm going to spray it. All right. I think they're all right where they're at. Let's get this one here. Turn this one here. I'll maybe move a little bit of them around. A few of them. I don't want them all pointing in the same direction or anything like that. All right, that's good. Now, we're going to, let's get that out. Oh, put that on my table. Let's see. Spray. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, let's sprinkle some of this in there. I just think this is so pretty. And it's got the green, it's got the pink, a little bit of blue in it. Using this instead of a glitter. Got gold in it, which goes perfect with the gold that's in the piece. So tell me what y'all think. Should I have done this or no? What do y'all think? So pretty. Let's see. Now let me assess it and see if it has enough, maybe a little bit more right here. Let's see. I think it's pretty, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me in the comments. I don't know if y'all can see it like I can see it. I just gotta tell myself to stop too, because I don't want to go too far with it. Right there. Yeah, don't want to go too far. A little bit right there. Right there. I think that's enough. I think that does it. Yes. It's pretty. I mainly see the gold, if I'm being honest. I see a little bit of the pink, tiny bit of blue here and there, but I mainly see the gold. So I'm gonna let this, I really don't want it to be up against the side. There we go. This one here. There we go. I'm gonna let this set up a little bit. I might have put too much right there, but I'm gonna let this set up a little bit. And then I'm going to mix some more and pour it, because the reason I'm gonna let it set up a little bit is because I don't want everything to move. I want it to stay right where it's at. And I know if I add more, it's gonna start moving around. And I want it to stay just like it is. So, I see one spot that I missed right there in the F and the Y. I want every area to have a little bit of this. Just a little bit. All right, so everything's got a little bit. Wait a minute. All right. Double check again. Oh. Okay. All righty. So, all right. So I'm gonna let this set up some, and I'll probably, when I come back, I'll probably already have it poured as deep as I'm gonna pour it, because I'm not gonna do nothing else to it. I think this is just enough. So I'll be back when I'm done pouring it and it's cured. See y'all in a little while. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. For my subscribers, I want to say thank you. For all of you who've taken the time to watch, I want to say thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that bell right around here somewhere. And please subscribe. Like, comment, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, and share. Give me any suggestions you have. Tell me what you would have did differently, what you like the best. I mean, whatever it is you want to say, it's free, open to say. Love. That's the most important thing, is love, love, love. Love one another. But I'll be back as soon as I get this cured up. See you in a little while. I love y'all. So this is the next day, and I thought I would update y'all on the project. So I managed to get it covered with the, I did add some more of the little sprinkle things, and I managed to get it covered with the epoxy, but I had bubbles, and if you can see right there, and it's real thick, like molasses. So now I tried to bust it, was using the heat, but this one was being stubborn, so I tried to use a tool to bust it and messed it all up. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I'm going to have to clean that up and add another coat. All I was planning on doing was the top coat and being done, but because of that bubble and the situation there, there's a bubble right there that keeps popping up. Then I had one right there that decided to pop up. And I had one right there that decided to pop up. So, and I don't understand it. It's like they wait until it's too thick to do anything, and then they pop up. But we're going to get it out of there. I don't know why. There, that's better. Can't see the, yeah, you can. You can see the situation right there. That thing is a mess. Look at it. It's two bubbles. And then right on, I want to stick my finger in, on that side right there, it's all clumped up because of me messing with it. So, but all in all, it's looking pretty good. I'm almost wishing I wouldn't have outlined the letters with the gold. I wish I wouldn't have did that. If I ever do something like this again, I won't do that. Some pearls would have been real pretty in there too. Didn't think about that till just now. Don't mind the light right there. But yeah, I just wanted to come give y'all a quick update. So in about another hour or so, I'll add another top coat or another coat. Let that cure and then take it out. Today is Saturday, so it will probably be a Monday when I upload this video. All right, love you. See you later. Okay, so I done poured another layer of epoxy, and looks like that issue is gone. Got rid of the bubbles. You know how you do that? You just poke a hole where the bubbles at. Especially this was not completely cured. Now, if it's completely cured, you're going to poke a hole. You're going to do a little bit of sand in it. Well, you're going to sand the surface and clean everything up. But since this was not completely cured, it was only several hours cured. I was sorry I got a toothpick. But since it was several hours cured, I was able to just poke a hole where all of those holes were. I think it was one here. It was one over here, one right there. And I poked a little bit too far on that one, if you look, because I hit the flower. So be careful of that you don't damage what's behind that hole. And I just went a little bit too far. And this one was the one where I think what I did was not only heating it up, trying to get that bubble to pop, but I think I heated it too much. And then I took the, where's it at? This right here is what I was using to poke the holes. And I took that to try and bust the bubbles, and it just messed the epoxy up. But I didn't even, where it was like wrinkled or whatever, I didn't mess with that. All I did was put holes where the bubbles was at, so that, let me zoom in. If you look, you can still see teeny tiny bubbles right there. That's where the holes was at. But you can't, if, I mean, you would have just saw it. But there was two huge bubbles sitting right there. but they're both gone now. And you cannot see where that trying to look at it from the side or from an angle. You can't see where the epoxy was messed up, because I mean, it's epoxy. When you put epoxy over epoxy, it goes over that, completely over that surface. It just corrects itself. The same with the hole. As long as you keep poking in that hole till all the air comes up out of it, then it kind of like disappears, because it fills it in and it all becomes one. So that's my way of explaining it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, it is still a little soft to touch. But I'm thinking here in the next hour or so, it'll be touchable, but I'm not going to pull it out. What time is it? Oh yeah, I might pull it out around 10 o'clock. Or maybe just wait until Monday and do it. I don't know. But yeah, it's looking good so far. We will see, and I'll be back when I'm ready to unmold it. See you later. Hi everyone, I am back. I have a mess here, but excuse me. We're gonna get this out. It is cured. And it is heavy. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Ooh, why is it like that? Oh my goodness, y'all. That's not good. That's not good. Because this is solid. Why is it soft over here? Oh my goodness. Something is not right. That almost looks wet. Oh, this is too much epoxy for it to be messed up. Yeah, it feels weird over here. It's sticky. So I'm going to leave it till in the morning and I'll come back. But I don't think it's going to be any different tomorrow, because it's odd that this is all dry. I mean, cured. I mean, it's not rock solid, but that there is very soft. Man. The only thing I can think of is I must have had a pocket of some that wasn't mixed well. Oh my goodness. This is too much epoxy for this not to work. We're going to check it in the morning. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone, and because it's still soft over there a little bit. Yeah, we're going to leave it alone. Be back tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and I'm going to take this out. I don't know what that issue was right there, but it looks like we might have some bubbles or something. But we'll deal with it. Ain't no reveal, because I mean, this is the top. But oh, this thing is heavy. I'm going to have to take it next to me. Put that over there. This is the back side, which kept those swirls really nice. And this is the front side. Now, this is where, over here, I can see right here where that issue was happening. I don't know if y'all could see it, but there's a couple bubbles right there, but that'll be all right. I'm going to let this cure for a while longer. Let me see if I can get y'all down. All right, there we go. So other than that, I really don't see any bubbles. Those issues that we had with bubbles over there is gone. I wish y'all could see how beautiful and how shiny this is, but everyone who does this knows that, let me try putting this flashlight. That gives you a little bit more of an idea. But yeah, I'm going to trim the sides up. Maybe later on tonight, I want to give them time, a little bit more time to, I don't know, I probably could do it right now, but no, because it's soft. Pulling this off right here, that's soft. So I'm going to wait. I'm wondering if I could just do the top coat with that on, and it would take care of it, and it would be like the border for it. I believe I could. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take off those little pieces like that one I was pulling on over here that came off. Is there one right there? No. Yep, one right there. Just pull those off that, like where it's sliding down the side. And then I think I'm going to just use that lip for a border. And do a top coat on it. This thing is so beautiful. I'm gonna say I am really proud of myself with this one. I really am. I can't wait to get the legs on. It's a small table, seems like. That still feels sticky, y'all, right there. Oh, it is. It's still soft. Right there where those bubbles were at. It's just right there on the edge. I don't understand it. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I don't wanna because everything's still flush like it needs to be. So I think I'm gonna wait. Today's Sunday. I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. It's gotta be that there was some that was not mixed like it needed to be or something. I mean, it's not wet, but it's just a little soft, and it's just that top edge, that piece that I was talking about that I wasn't going to take off. I don't know, I might take it off there because that's what the bubbles are in. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. See the bubbles right there? It might be one that's in this, but the majority of them, like that one right there, is in that little ledge. Those right there. Actually, I think all of them's right there in that little ledge. So if I take that off, those bubbles should go away. But it's too soft to take a deburring tool right now and take it off. And I don't want to mess it up. So it's better just to wait extra time and not rush it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to wait and not rush it. And these are my legs. Let me just show you one of them. I've had these for forever, and I'm gonna have fun figuring out how to put those on. Oh, we will see. I'm sure I'll put one over on this side and one over on that side underneath the bottom, obviously. And I'll just have to get measurements and make sure I put them directly across from each other. I'm figuring right about where family's at. Should be the middle, and that's where I need to put it. But I will measure it, and I will get the middle, and then I'll go out from the center, and in order to get my measurements. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on before I get ready for church and show y'all this. It is stunning. All right, y'all have a blessed day. Go spend some time in the Father's house. Give him some praise for every breath that you have taken this week and every blessing that you have had, that being your children, grandchildren, parents, siblings, just everyone around you. I will be back, and when I come back, I think I'll go ahead and trim this up and get it ready for the top coat. Top coat. and or flood coat, whatever you want to call it, just coating. It really doesn't need it. If I get these pieces off the side and everything looks fine, I may not do it because I mean it's perfectly fine. It really doesn't need it. There's there's just no reason for it other than these edges. So we'll see. But anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'll see y'all in a bit.
Family and my friends as well. I feel like this year has been really relaxed and it doesn't feel like a lot of pressure, but I don't know whether it's me telling everyone, guys, let's just kind of plan things on the day or the day before, you know, so I don't know, I feel okay. I think also everyone knows I've got the scan results coming up. I don't know when, it hasn't been booked in, but I think maybe everyone's like, right, let's take it easy, let's see what happens, and then we'll go from there. I'm still kind of, it's still in the back of my mind. I can't not think about it because in my head it's, if it's not working or if I get bad news, they'll stop the clinical trial. So then what happens next? Would I go on to radiotherapy? Is that, you know, so I think there's that in my mind, and it's hard to kind of, as much as I'm trying to keep busy, which is good, that's just kind of how I deal with things. Everyone is different.
Okay, so I haven't did the top coat yet. And I just tape these legs on because I'm trying to decide if I like these legs or not. I did order some wood legs. I don't know. I don't think it. I think the wood legs will look better. The only issue is with the wood legs, they have where you screw it in. My, if you see right there, my bottom layer is very, very thin. So there's no way I'm going to put a screw up through that and it not come out into the design. So I can't do that. But what I was thinking is to find a piece of wood once I get the legs, see how long the screws are, because they didn't look like they were real long. See how long the screws are. And then what I'll do is, ain't it beautiful, y'all? I just love it. I wish you could see, and I'm adding a little video in here with music. So when you see that, which will be near the end, watch the sparkle. You can see it like twinkling a little bit, but I mean, it's beautiful. You know how it is. It don't come across on the video like it does in real life. But anyway, when I get those, I'm going to find that piece of wood, screw them into the wood, and then attach the wood to the bottom of the table. I just hope it works. We will see, I guess. But sorry about the ice maker, y'all. Isn't it gorgeous? I hope, look at my feet. I'm trying to keep my feet out the picture. Y'all, I got bad feet. I got bad feet. Listen, God give them to me and they get me where I need to go. I won't say painless, but they get me where I need to go. All right. So I'll be back when I top coat this. And I just cleaned it off and it has this, I don't know, like something's on top of it, but I've wiped it off. And I'm scared to put the top coat on it and seal in whatever it is. So I'm going to spray it, soak it down real good with alcohol. Get my little shop wipe, which is what I was cleaning it with a while ago. Clean it off again, and hopefully it'll take care of that. And I still got to clean up these edges. And that issue I had right here, without my feet in the shot, you see the bubbles? I'm wondering if it was wanting to do a, what do you call it? But it wasn't deep. You see how thin? Because you can still see the layers. And that was a real thin layer right there. Flash cure is what I was trying to, because can you see it? It doesn't look like that anywhere else. Just in that area right there, right here. And they have bubbles in it. You can see the bubbles right there. I don't understand it. And that's the only place that I've seen bubbles. Right down that edge. The devil's in the details. He got to try and get in somehow. Lord help him. He's still going to hell. Anyway, Sorry, y'all. It's the Jesus in me. But yeah, I love it. I love it. And that right there, where you can see when I did these letters, you know, from the mold, because those are letters that was in a mold. See how thick they are? Yeah, they actually look thinner than what they were. Is that a bubble? Oh no, that's some of that glitter. But when I did them, what was I saying? Oh, I put streaks of gold in it. So that's not where I messed up when I was outlining it. That's actually in the was in this right here and this, all of that, because I knew I was trimming it with gold, so I put little streaks of gold in it, just so it have another dimension right there. There's some, but yeah. All right. So the next time I come back, it'll be complete. See y'all in a few. Okay, y'all. This is the table top completed. I will say, let me sit here on the floor. I will say that there is, because there's such sparkle, and y'all see it, it has a lot of sparkle to it. But that very top coat, not none of the other ones, but the very top coat, for some reason, at least it looks like it to me, and it might be the sparkle that's coming through it, but it almost looks like it has bubbles. It might be the sparkle. Because I don't want to think that my bond crafters, because I love it, that's what I use. This whole thing was done with Bond Crafter. Even the letters inside, when I did them, they were done with Bond Crafter. I absolutely love it. What is that right there? Oh, it's one of the pieces of whatever that stuff is. I don't even know what to call it, y'all. See the little pink pieces, the gold pieces. You got blue pieces. It's just beautiful. It is really beautiful. Like I said, the top coat didn't come out as from an angle. When you touch it, it feels totally smooth. Totally smooth. But when you look at it from a distance with the light hitting it, it looks like it has like little holes in it or indentations. I think I figured out what causes that, and that's my fault. And you can't feel it. You can only see it from an angle, and it's because I sprayed alcohol probably when it was already starting to heat up or whatever. It was starting to thicken up, and I needed to leave it alone. I was just so worried about bubbles. I did not want, and the thing is, it was a top coat. I mean, I could have just left it alone. Not only that, but when I was doing the top coat, and I'm helping y'all learn something through me so y'all don't have to do it. When I was doing it, I already have my tabletop Bond Crafter. But I think it's Bond Crafter. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I knew I was saying that wrong. I already had the tabletop from Tea Expert. And I did not want to mix Bond Crafter and Tea Expert. Although I'm sure, because this was cured, the table, thing was cured, I'm sure that it would have been fine just to go ahead and use that. But I wanted to stick with Bond Crafter, so the same thing that I made it out of, I topped it with. And it was good, because it had that little tiny edge over it, because this was made upward, not backwards. So, if you don't completely fill the mold, you get a little edge around the side. So I knew that was going to work to my advantage. But one spot right here, I don't know if you can tell it, right here, it broke and it started draining. And you know epoxy. Once it finds that path of least resistance, you can't stop it until it sets up. It's gonna keep going. So I got more epoxy, did the edges, and they don't feel fabulous. They don't feel wonderful at all, but not that bad. But yeah, every project is a learning lesson for me anyway. And next time I'll use the tabletop, even because it's thicker. It's thicker than what I used, and it would not have found that one little spot that, you know, because it was so loose it drained off of. And it was also after I sprayed, which just gave it more reason to flow. So that being said, done with that. What I'm looking for y'all for is, should I use this or should I use this for my legs? I just got these. I've had these for I don't even know how long, and I've just been scared to even attempt this. I finally did it. So which one? I want y'all to tell me in the comments. Which one of these would you use? Which do you think will look the best? And I'm gonna go by the most votes, and that's what I'm gonna put on this table. I'm stuck between the two. I do know I will glue this one if you choose that. That'll be easy. This one, on the other hand, has a let me get that off. Has a screw. It's not very deep. So what I'll have to do with that one is I will have to get a piece of wood to attach to the bottom of this so I can screw those legs into it. But give me y'all's opinion on the table itself. Let me move these off of here. What do y'all think? And which legs do you think I should use? Honest opinions, honesty here. If you don't like it, if it looks terrible, tell me. I'm fine with that. But just let me know what you think. I think it's not too bad for my first totally epoxy table. I've did tables, wood tables with epoxy, but this is the first one with total epoxy. And I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. But let me know which legs you think would look best. And I hope y'all having a blessed day. Today is Thursday, and I'm gonna be posting this probably later on tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post it later on tonight. Y'all have a blessed day. If you're a subscriber, thank you. If you aren't, please touch the bell right here so you're notified. Please subscribe and touch the bell so that you're notified when I post a video. I'm trying my best to get more regular with this. Like, comment, share. Tell me which leg I should use, the wood or the black metal. I love y'all. Make sure to tell the ones you love that you love them. Have a blessed day. Once I do get the legs attached, I will post a picture in my, I will post a picture on my page. Might do a quick little, actually, I'll do a quick little short video with some music. Love y'all. Later.